Hello everybody and welcome back to the Wake Forest Deacon Dynasty here on NCAA Football 14 presented by JT Plays. Good evening everybody, my name is James and welcome to 2018. We are 6 years in now to this Wake Forest who has been to 3 bowl games, who has lost 3 bowl games, but finished second in the ACC Atlantic. Today we are taking a look at the schedule, the recruiting tree, the top 25, where we think Wake Forest will finish at the end of the year, blurting out a random number, recruiting in general, and players to watch on Wake Forest. So, let's get into it. First off, in recruiting, we've already spent all our points, and we have 25 scholarships remaining for the new year. What teams are, or what, not what teams, but what people are we looking at? Well, we need a tight end. We're looking at Calvin Downing out of Laurinburg, North Carolina. He's a 4-star blocking tight end, 6'6", 260. 4-star prospect. That's very good. Pro potential for him on our little scoring sheet, whatever you want to call it. Well, he's a C. But in conference prestige, proximity home, we scored A's on. So that's something we're looking to get out of him. Maybe production or make him a star on this team if he decides to come to Wake Forest. His scouting, well, really his strong points: speed, stamina, route running, blocking, and impact block in trucking. Trucking's in 80, impact block is 81 when we need that key third down conversion or a big play. His route running will help him get downfield. Speed is very good for where he's at right now. Catching traffic, stamina, also a plus. His top schools right now, UNC and Virginia Tech. Currently we sit 5th behind South Carolina, NC State, but ahead of Ball State. Our next guy we are looking at today is going to be a free safety named Aaron Neely. He is from Orem, Utah. Vanderbilt wanted to say Virginia, but Vanderbilt has an 80-point lead on us. Past that, it's really just a 2-horse race so far. He's a balanced free safety, 6'1", 198, 3-star prospect. He has a D+ in playing time. No, he would not get much playing time with us. Conference prestige, very high at an A. Championship contender, obviously you don't think Wake Forest when you think championship, but we can always surprise you. 82 speed, 90 excel, 83 stamina. Play recognition probably scares a lot of people, and it scares us. Man and zone coverage again scares people. Press 72. We don't care about block shedding at all. He's a free safety. Another position is the quarterback spot, and we'll only take a look at one guy, and that is Curtis Campbell. He is from, give a second, Villa Rica, Georgia. 2-star prospect. He is a scrambler just like Dustin Thomas. He comes into 6'2", 220. We do lead that category over Duke, Northwestern, Illinois, Tulane, all those lower rated schools. B+ proximity to home, A academic prestige. Wake Forest is a very private school. It's very hard to get in unless it's on a scholarship. It's very easy then. D+ playing time only because that 2-star, he will scare you, and I believe Dustin Thomas is a senior this year, so yeah, 1 year, but our backups might be juniors, sophomores. 79 speed, 81 excel, 69 throw accuracy, 76 throw power. That's very nice to see. 83 break tackle, and 77 elusiveness. That's something Wake Forest quarterbacks need to work on. The O-line needs to protect them. And following in suit, 84 injury. We're not going to get scared if he takes a couple nasty hits. So that's recruiting done. Let's take a look at the recruiting tree now. We go to coach skill trees. For game management, we've worked our way up to level 11. We have maxed out 3 categories: Road Warrior, Matchup, and Setup Artist. We've just started big game. The bigger the game, the harder your team starts. We need that. Wake Forest needs that. Next thing up, we'll probably do Light a Fire or Coach Stradamus. That's probably like something having to do is a spell or something. I honestly don't know, but we can be a step ahead. We can stay hot, and our team can just overall get better. If we go to recruiting, we're level 9. We have maxed out 1 category, and that's scouting. We have a knack for discovering some of the best high school talent. Will they come to us? Always no. But we can find them and offer our sheet in for their opinion. So, next thing we're working on the opener. Because we have the closer, it's really crunch time in recruiting. You want guys that have been thinking about you all year to sign with you. That's why we're going there. Kitchen sink. Stand out from the rest, really. That's basically it. You really know how to close the deal on signing day, letter of intent, and then pipelines. Pipelines are very important. We have to work our way up to that. Offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator. Defensive coordinator, we've maxed out a lot. So we only have 3 categories left. We have pure instinct, raw talent, and ball burglar. We need this very bad, ball burglar. I say that 3 times fast. Because our secondary does not make the plays that other teams do. You guys have seen it. We need help there. Pure instinct. I mean, it's like no huddle team like NC State or Louisville or Vautech. No huddle. You're going to be fit, you're going to be ready, you're going to know what they're coming with. Raw talent, you know the best way to channel your focus. Just basically better overall as a player. Offensive coordinator, we are working on the Great Wall and Bulldozer. Your O-line knows how to open the gaps. We need that very much so now that Desmond Wortham, is gone from Wake Forest. Great Wall, the best offense is behind a Great Wall. Blocking technique, pass blocking, we saw Dustin Thomas roll out a lot last year. Something we need to improve on. Yes, he's a scrambler, but I would not be advised or be angry to see him roll in the pocket. So, need to work on those things. That covers recruiting now. Let's go to the scores and schedules. Mainly Wake Forest schedule. We start off just like we did last year against Rice. This time, though, we're at home. Honestly, our team, that could go either way. Rice was a very good team last year. I think that'll be a win. I know I said it last year, but I really do think this will be a win at BB&T Field. So we start 1-0. Tulane should be a win. That's 2-0. Then it gets very interesting. We have North Carolina in North Carolina, who's currently 25th in the country. I couldn't tell you a win or loss, but let's assume loss. So we're 2-1. FSU, we beat them last year at BB&T. This time we get them in Tallahassee. It's going to be a very good game. I think we will lose, though, 2-2. Then we go back home to BB&T Field in Winston-Salem. Take on, currently, right now in preseason, number 3 Virginia Tech. I think that'll be a loss. So we're 2-3. Then we have our bye week. And then we have really the easier part of our schedule. NC State, I think that'll be a win, 3-3. Boston College win, 4-3. Clemson, tough challenge. We faced them in Death Valley for the ACC championship. Basically, because if we won, we had the division locked up. I think that'll be a loss. So what's that put us? 5-4, I believe. FIU, they were 25th in the country last year. They've fallen out a lot since then. I think that'll be a win. That's 6-4. Maryland wins 7-4. Syracuse 8-4. Duke 9-4. Guys, I think Wake Forest is going to go 9-4. And really, that's all there is to it. Heisman Watch, we're not in it, but a lot of ACC guys are in it. Jamal White for Georgia Tech. Kevin White for Clemson. Now we have Oregon, Trevor Weaver, the guy we played in the bowl game last year. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's in there at second right now in the Heisman. Peter Williams, sophomore, redshirted from Arizona. He's 4th. And then Marcus Hall, senior redshirt from NIU, Northern Illinois. I think if Desmond Wortham was staying here one more year, I know he couldn't because he was already redshirted. I think if he'd stayed this final year, he'd definitely be in the Heisman because he deserved it a lot. Preseason All-Americans. Let's see if Wake Forest has any. Well, all NCAA. Yeah, Eric Byers, second quarterback spot. He had a very good year last year. Key interceptions. He makes first team. Second team, really same thing. Just nobody. So if we go to all ACC, a lot of Virginia Tech guys. I mean, you can't knock them at that. They're a very good team. Eric Byers gets all ACC first team and cornerback again. And second team, we get Dustin Thomas, second team quarterback leading the charge. I like to see that. And then, of course, we have a lot of guys back here. Wayne Haynes, Kyle Holmes, and Adam King. Kicker, free safety, returner. Definitely second team is where it's at, but it's nice to see Eric Byers gets all ACC and all NCAA first team bids. Championship contenders, where do they have Wake Forest? Starting the year, they have a starting 65th. I think if we go 9-4, we finish inside the top 35 for the second consecutive year. So now it's on to team management in depth chart. At the helm, Dustin Thomas. Behind him, if anything goes wonky, Richie Miles. Halfback, Wayne Haynes. He's improved his speed to 95. That's what I love to see. He was very slow as a kick returner. Behind him, Roderick Elliott, the junior. At fullback, we have Brandon Turner. Wide receivers, very important. We have Anthony Johnson, Ryan Caldwell, Matt Burns, Kyle Chandler, Travis Jones, and Isaac Charles. Chandler, Jones, and Charles are all new to this club, so please welcome them with a gracious clap. 96 speed, 87, 92, 94, 86, 84. We're very stacked of wide receivers. Tight end, Curtis Crosby and Lawrence Massey. If we ever need J.D. Horton, he's there as a third option. Left tackle, Fred Snyder. Left guard, Stephen Mills. Center, Matt Kendrick. Right guard, A.J. Flowers. Remember, he had a couple big plays last year. Glad to see him back. Right tackle, Will Williams. Most generic name on the game. Left end, Brandon Thomas. Right end, Jeff Justice. He's very good. D tackles, Chris Bird, Ralph Smith. Left outside linebacker, Matt Mays. Middle linebackers, Jonathan Franklin, Brady McIntyre. Right outside linebacker, Ricky Coles. Cornerback, and now we've hit the secondary, All-American Eric Byers, as we said. P.J. Brooks, he's on a hot streak. Lawrence Pierce. Free safeties, Kyle Holmes, Eugene Smith. Strong safeties, Chad Wilson, Brandon McIntyre. Kicker, All-American Adam King leads the way. And then punter, of course, we have Anthony Johnson-Stain. Kick returner is Eugene Smith. Punt returner, Eugene Smith. Kickoff specialist is going to be Anthony Johnson. Long snapper, A.J. Flowers. So with that said, guys, we're ready for 2018. We will see you next week from Rice. If you guys want to see any changes, leave them down in the comments below. Do I bump it up to 15-minute quarters? Do I adjust sliders? Do I adjust conferences where people are? Let me know, guys. I will see you guys later. Have a good one.